So moving on to our next story, I'm very warm. It's very hot in this house, and I can hear the AC in another room, and it's taunting me. Can't have it on in this room, even though I have a huge spotlight on me, because if I did, you'd hear it on the recording. So yeah, that's great. I'm loving it. So, the actual story that's happening right now is the fact that the film that you may or may not have heard of, I know I definitely didn't until I saw this article, Howl from Beyond the Fog, is actually been licensed. It's been licensed by SRS Cinema, and it's going to be coming to North America. So this is a film by Daisuke Sato. It's a kaiju film. If you haven't heard of it, look at the article that's listed in the description box down below. I would definitely suggest not only do you read along, but that you also look at the actual video that is in the article. It's actually a trailer for the film, and it's stunning. And if you pause this video and go check that out, I suggest that you do. And if you do, come back here. So either way, though, reading from the article itself, it says that not only has this film been licensed, but that a rough cut of the film premiered last year at the G-Fest. But SRS, the version that they've licensed is actually the full film. So there was a rough cut that did premiere at a festival, but don't you worry, we're going to get the finalized film. Now, the independent toku was actually, like I said before, directed by Daisuke Sato, and it relies heavily on classic practical effects like bunraku puppetry and suitmation. The film was funded through Kickstarter, and this is the plot summary. So this is according to the Kickstarter campaign. Howl from Beyond the Fog is set during the Meiji Reformation era in a small village in Kyushu, Japan. The story revolves around a young boy named Izana and a blind woman named Takiri. The two encounter the large monster Nebula, who since ancient times was feared as the god of Lake Ameno. Ah, damn it. Long names come up every now and again, and they throw me off my game. Amenosagiri. So, by the way, this is something that's cool. Pre-orders for the Blu-ray and VHS versions of the movie are scheduled to open next month. Let's know this article, by the way, came out August 19th, so I'm counting down the days for that VHS version. So they're scheduled to open next month, while wider releases are expected in 2021, including video-on-demand distribution. So, again, this movie looks so interesting. I got chills watching it. I'm not a big fan of puppetry overall. I know that there was that anime. Was it Thunder Fantasy? Thunderbolt Fantasy. Right, it was a Taiwanese series. And it actually was released through Crunchyroll. I believe it was released through Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's still a thing. The new season, third season was supposed to premiere in 2020, but everything going on in the world right now delayed that too. So, I don't know if it was ever released in the US. I know it was released, it says here, in Japan, and also, in Japan and, of course, Taiwan. There's a manga. I don't know about that. That's interesting. Kodansha's Weekly Morning has a manga that's been going on since 2016. Go figure. But anyway, so I knew of this, and it looked interesting, but I never really sunk my teeth into it. But then when I saw the puppetry in this movie, again, it's just, if you haven't already, pause this video and watch that trailer, because it's stunning, and I definitely want to watch this in some way or another. I want to check out the Kickstarter. I'll even do it right now as we're talking about this, because I want to see if there's a way that I could keep track on the actual VHS. I'm gonna get this on VHS, everyone, and I'm gonna scan it. I'm gonna record it just to have a backup copy, just in case it degrades over time. But I want to see if it looks how VHS in 2020 would potentially look different than the Blu-ray. That'll be very interesting. But either I want to check out the Kickstarter. I want to see how much it made on Kickstarter. Usually we talk about Kickstarters over at our Keikaku Corner show, which is over at our Those Guys on the Radio YouTube channel. So this film. Let's see here. So 140 people backed it. It ended up making 1,269,842 yen, which when converted to US dollars, I say this as someone who's in the US, $12,000. And is it? No. Wait, what? What is happening here? Sorry, like I mentioned earlier in the episode, it's 3 a.m. So, 12,000 US dollars. It's $12,003. It's just weird because when you put in $1 million and you end up getting $12,000 back, my brain, I was like, wait, no, that's not what. I was expecting it to be not anywhere near $1 million, but a bit higher than that in USD. So, either way, though, This is, again, a very interesting film. Even the artwork that you'll be seeing if you're watching this on the YouTube channel that I have on the side. The artwork, by the way, by Matt Frank. Fellow Matt, how you doing? So, it just looks beautiful. I'll say beautiful and stunning over and over again. I sound like a broken record. I don't care. It just looks that unique, and I need some of this in my life. Oh, it's just on the Kickstarter, they're showing pictures of the of Nebulus's head, and it just looks so wonderful. Okay, so it's funny. This is actually my September. It's actually my birthday month, so I definitely am going to look to some friends and family. I'm just going to get them on the phone and go, "It's September. You know what that means." Maybe not as menacing, but I'm very interested in this film. Tell me if you are in the comment section down below.